Good day, honorable judges and dear viewers. On this wonderful day, I would like to tell you a story, a popular Indonesian folklore. And as we know, every good story starts with once upon a time. In a forest of Pajajaran Kingdom, there lived a beautiful woman named Dayang Sumbi. Dayang Sumbi had a very handsome son. His name is Sangkuriang. Now, as the time passed, Sangkuriang grew to a fine adult. He is also a very excellent hunter. Sangkuriang had a dog named Situmang. Situmang always accompanied Sangkuriang wherever he went hunting. And one day, while hunting, Sangkuriang spotted a wild boar. Turns out that wild boar is actually Sangkuriang's grandmother. So Situmang realized that and tried to stop Sangkuriang from killing his grandmother. So Sangkuriang tripped over Situmang and the boar successfully escaped deep into the forest. Sangkuriang became very furious because he hadn't caught anything. He hadn't caught any animal that day. So he decided to take out a knife and cut out Situmang's heart. And he went home and gave his mother Situmang's heart to be cooked. Now her mother didn't know that it is the dog's heart. But she suddenly realized that it is not the heart of a deer. She realized that it is actually Situmang's heart. So his mother became very furious. He became very, very angry at Sangkuriang. So she took a big wooden spoon to hit Sangkuriang. "You ungrateful child! How dare you kill your dog? You do not know how to return kindness. Situmang has been with you ever since you're just a little kid." So Sangkuriang's mother, Dayang Sumbi, struck the wooden spoon to Sangkuriang's head many times, and the last blow made his head bleed. So Sangkuriang fled into the forest while holding his bleeding head, crying in pain. Sangkuriang was so scared. He never saw his mother so angry like that. So Sangkuriang disappeared as if he is swallowed by the earth, and no one's heard of Sangkuriang ever since. Later on, Dayang Sumbi lived alone in the forest peacefully. She mastered the art of meditation and weaving. She can cure a lot of diseases, and she has helped a lot of village people with their sickness. So Dayang Sumbi is very gifted. Her specialty is mixing herbs and leaves, and those things kept her young and beautiful. She was ageless because of her medicine. One day, a man appeared and the man was seeking for help. The man was sick. He came to Dayang Sumbi to be treated, and he came every day until his sickness was almost gone. The man began to fall in love with Dayang Sumbi. He approached her and said, "Dayang Sumbi, you are a very beautiful woman. Will you marry me?" Now, Dayang Sumbi was very shocked. She did not feel good about the confession, but she did not want to hurt the man's feeling. So she moved away and said, "Young man, I am too old for you. I'm probably the same age as your mother. But you look so beautiful. How can you be the same age as my mother?" "I am very old. Tell me, what is your name and who is your mother?" I don't remember. All I can remember is that I ran out into the forest and my forehead was bleeding and I suddenly passed out. But when I woke up, a man was there treating my wound on my forehead, and he adopted me to be his son. And he taught me every kind of supernatural powers. But now he is dead and I live alone now. Let me see the wound in your forehead." Dayang Sumbi became very shocked as he saw the wound on his forehead. The wound was very similar to what Sangkuriang had back then. The wound was very similar to what she created with the big wooden spoon back then. She didn't realize that the man was actually Sangkuriang. So she gave him two impossible tasks for the marriage. The first one is to make a lake by damming the Citarum River, and the second task is to make a huge boat, a giant boat for their house. And those two tasks must be completed before the rooster crows. So Sangkuriang accepted the challenge. He worked for several hours, and then when he was almost done, Dayang Sumbi realized, oh my God, he is almost done with his work. I need to find a way to stop him. Then Dayang Sumbi was thinking of a way to stop Sangkuriang. She took his weaving, she took his giant white cloth and hang it on the platform where she weaves, and while praying to God. She then asked the village girls to help her to burn the cloth. And the rooster suddenly crows. Sangkuriang failed. He was very angry and he kicked out the almost finished boat, and it became Tangkuban Perahu mountain. Now, the story might not have a very happy ending, but I hope you guys are always happy. I hope you guys are entertained after listening to my story. Thank you very much.